Yo, we're just leaving. I think about time. Somebody go get him their coat.
Welcome to this matchup in the Axis Football League. My name is Dave Stevens, along with my partner.
It's going to be a special game.
Yeah, Mike, I think we've seen this before. Well, let's play some football. Tackled after a return of 19. The away team will start from the 30-yard line. Handing it off to number 5. Second down. Second down. Quarterback to pass. Throws the ball across the first down line. A penalty flag on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team will accept the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Vaughn pitching it out. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Receivers for the away team. He makes the pitch. That brings up third down. Handing it off to number 5.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
Number 24 takes the carry.
Going for it on fourth down is always risky. That time just didn't pay off for the offense.
Dodging the defender, and he's tackled up near the line by Pratt. That brings up second down. Second down. He drops back to pass. And he goes down. Sacked back at the 34. Third down. Daniel steps back into the pocket, and he misses his mark.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
The punter on the punt. The kick is caught at the 24. Let's see what they do on first down. Vaughn tosses one out. Second down. A penalty marker on the play. Grabbed out of the air by number 2. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team will turn down the penalty. That will bring up first down. Tosses the ball. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
Number 7 on the kick. It's good. The away team striking first. 7-0.
The away team feels pretty good here to get that first touchdown. Now, they need to come out on defense and hold on to that lead.
We've got an injured player down on the field. Number 7 kicks this one away. Taken at the 13. And he's brought down after a return of 20.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
Number 16 on the carry. That gets us to second down. The home team with 2 tight ends. Handing it off to number 16, and he won't make it very far before being dragged down by Perez. Dodges the defender. Tackled quickly.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
Hike. Number 9 on the punt. Number 2 takes the punt. He steps in for 6.
This guy just has a quick first step, Dave. I think most of those blocks are set up off his first few cuts.
Hike. There's the kick. It's good. The away team adds to their score, 14-0.
We've talked about it a few times, Dave. They're really playing a complete game this go-round.
Number 7 kicks it. Number 16 catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 11.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Tosses the ball past the first down marker. One back in the backfield for the home team. Daniel looking to pass. Airs one out to the left side, deep downfield. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. First down. Tosses one to the back. First down.
When you can keep the sticks moving quickly like that, it's a good way to build momentum on a drive.
The home team with the play action. Number 99 brings him down in the backfield. Loss of 8. That brings up second down. Daniel dropping back. Schmidt cutting through blockers. The sack. That will be a loss of 9. That gets us to third down. The away team comes out with 5 DBs. Pitching it off to number 16. That'll bring up fourth down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
Collier makes the kick. And the kick will fall short. No good.
The home team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
Back to pass. He makes the throw past the first down marker, and it's off. Vaughn lining up under center. Dodges the defender. That gets us to third down. Let's see what the call is on third down. He makes the throw, and they can't connect. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up to the line. Carlson on the punt. The kick is caught at the 42-yard line.
The home team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Daniel dropping back, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 42. Daniel steps back into the pocket. There's a penalty marker on the field, and he misses his mark. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The home team accepts the penalty.
As we look back on that one, Dave, really got to say, the wideout sold it well. The contact wasn't that significant.
Fumble! And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Back near the 44, there's a flag on the field. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
Discipline goes a long way when it comes to avoiding costly penalties.
There's a penalty marker on the field. The away team will accept the penalty.
False starts are one of those mental mistakes that really makes getting the first down a lot harder.
The home team lining up with 3 receivers. He steps back. Drops back into the pocket. He lets one fly deep down the sideline, and he misses his mark. Lining up with a single back. Daniel looking to pass. Incomplete.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
The punt's away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
Hike.
Second down. Quarterback to pass. Sets his feet and throws past the first down. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Coming out in the gun. He steps back to pass. He can't bring it in.
Sit hut.
Carlson punts it away. The kick is caught at the 46. Tackled after a return of. Well, that'll wrap things up for the first quarter. The away team out in front, 14-0. He makes the pitch. Second down. A two tight end set for the home team.
Sit hut.
The handoff is taken by number 16. Two tight ends for the home team. Daniel looking to pass. Play action pass. He can't make the catch. A two tight end set for the home team.
Go!
He hands it to number 16. That brings up a crucial third down. Third down. Daniel looking to pass. The slot receiver on the reception. First down and goal.
Tonight.
Daniel handing it off. Touchdown!
I don't care who's on the defense. You execute blocking assignments like that, and the runner's going to find pay dirt every time.
Team bridges the gap a bit. 14-7.
The away team needs a score on this drive, or they'll risk blowing their lead and letting them come back.
The kick is off. Number 2 catches the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 31-yard line.
The away team can make this a two-score game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
Go!
He drops back to pass, fakes the handoff. Number 9 grabs the ball out of the air. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Hike.
The QB makes the toss. Tackled quickly back at the 41. That will bring up second down.
Tonight.
He tosses it to number 5. Third down. A penalty flag on the field. He drops the ball. He's brought down. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team will accept the penalty.
Penalties can be real drive killers or savers.
Sit hut.
The running back takes the handoff. Stopped before he could break loose. That gets us to second down.
Hike.
Drops back into the pocket. And he can't reel it in. A crucial third down for the offense.
Go.
He tosses one way down the field to the sideline.
That's just beating the defense. They really can't even attack because they keep giving up yardage.
The tight end lines up on the right side. There is a flag on the play. The home team takes the penalty.
Move them back a few more yards. You can console the guy as a teammate all you want, but it's going to frustrate those guys.
Vaughn drops back, sets his feet and throws. The receiver can't bring it in. Second and goal for the away team.
Go.
Vaughn with the handoff. There's a penalty marker on the field. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team takes the penalty.
The team that stays focused and mistake-free usually wins the game.
He decides to keep it himself. And he's tackled up near the line. That gets us to second down.
Hike.
That will bring up third down. One back in the backfield for the away team. Vaughn with the toss.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
The kick is made. It's good. They convert from 25 yards out. The away team adds to their score, 17-7.
Don't let the score fool you, fans. This has been a very physical game, and it's really taken its toll.
The kick is off. Number 16 takes the kick. Takes the return up to the 27-yard line.
The home team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Makes the toss to number 16. That will bring up second down. Second and short. Daniel with the handoff. First down.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
Set hut.
He makes the throw. That will bring up second down.
Go.
He hands it off. That will bring up first down.
Not a run that's going to make his highlight reel, but he keeps adding to his yardage today with that first down.
Hike.
Daniel handing it off. Tackled near the line. Daniel lining up under center.
Set hut.
Stone on the carry. That brings up third down. Steps into the pocket. Incomplete. Number 9 on the punt. Taken at the 18-yard line.
The home team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
The away team begins the drive from the 19.
Hike.
Second down. Vaughn tosses one out. Tackled near the line. That brings up third down. Vaughn with the handoff. The home team will call their first timeout here. That brings up fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
He punts it away. Number 16 takes the punt, and he's brought down after a return of 4.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
They'll start things off from the 36. Daniel steps back into the pocket, makes the catch. First down.
Set hike.
Sets his feet and throws, and he misses his mark. Lining up on second down. Finds a target to the middle of the field. And he's brought down by Hill. First down. A fresh set of downs for the offense.
Go!
Steps into the pocket, and he can't reel it in. Touchdown!
The home team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
Collier makes the kick. And the kick will fall short. No good. The home team recovered some ground with that score. 17-13.
At this point, Dave, it's up to the offense to regain control of this game by chewing the clock or scoring points.
Collier sends it off. Number 2 takes the kick. Tackled after a return of 18.
This drive represents a great opportunity to send the defense reeling. Another score to extend their lead would give them the ability to exercise a lot of control in terms of play calling.
Vaughn dropping back. And it's intercepted by number 43. And he's tackled.
There are no mulligans in football, Dave. The quarterback takes a bogey on that one. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
Daniel back to pass. And he's brought down by Pratt. The home team will call their second timeout here. Let's see what they do on first down. Steps into the pocket. Robinson grabs the ball out of the air. Daniel looking to pass. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
That was a great call by the coach and great execution by the players.
Here's the kick. It's good. The home team pulls ahead. 20-17.
The fans are starting to get into it, Dave. They know that we've got a great game today.
Collier kicks it. Fielded at the 11-yard line. Makes the return up to the 30.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
The offense looking to get things going from the 32. Vaughn steps back into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Just a single back in the backfield for the away team.
Set hike.
Throws a pass near the sideline. The away team uses their first timeout. That'll be enough for the first down. First down. Dropping back, throws the ball over to the left side. The away team takes a timeout here. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Nothing puts the defense on their heels like a quick first down. It backs them up and keeps them guessing.
Number 7 on the kick. And the kick will fall short. No good. The second quarter comes to a close. The home team out in front for now. 20-17. The away team is lining up for the kickoff. Number 7 boots it. Fielded at the 14-yard line. Tackled after a return of 9. Well, we've got a report from Emma Adams down on the field. Emma, what do you have for us?
Guys, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. He knows how important it is to be able to run the ball, and he was frustrated with their lack of success doing so in the first half. If they want to be able to control the second half, they'll need to figure out a way to get the ground game rolling. Back to you, Dave.
We appreciate the update, Emma. Second down. Makes the handoff to number 16. Third and short. Makes the handoff to number 16. Stopped before he could break loose.
Not a run that's going to make his highlight reel, but he keeps adding to his yardage today with that first down.
The home team comes out in a 3-receiver set. Hands it to number 16. There's a flag on the field. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
The team that stays focused and mistake-free usually wins the game.
Daniel pitching it out. Second down. Four wide receivers for the home team. He drops back to pass. And he goes down. Sacked back at the 42. A 5 defensive back package for the away team. Daniel steps back into the pocket. And he misses his mark.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
Number 9 punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
Vaughn drops back. He makes the throw out past the first down marker. That will bring up second down. Second down. Vaughn steps back into the pocket. Number 80 with the catch. First down. Quarterback to pass. Hurls a pass to the left side, deep downfield. He can't make the catch. Lining up on second down. Number 5 on the run. Third down. Vaughn with the handoff. Sixth play of the drive for the away team. He drops back to pass. Incomplete. coming out in the gun. Pitches the ball out to the runner. That gets us to third down. The away team lines up with one back in the backfield. He hands it to number 24. That'll bring up fourth down. The punt's away. The punt lands out of bounds around the 26-yard line.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of breathing room.
The running back on the run. That will bring up second down. One back in the backfield for the offense.
Go!
Daniel tosses one out, shaking off the tackler. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That was a great run there to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs for the offense. Hurls a pass. Robinson makes the reception. Good enough for a first down. First down. Daniel gives it away. Second down. Second and short. He tucks it and runs. Third down.
Go!
Number 16 takes the carry. That will bring up first down.
When you can pick up the first by running, it really opens up your playbook for the next set of downs.
Daniel back to pass. He flings a pass. And he's taken down. That gets us to second down. Steps into the pocket. The home team with the play action. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Hands it to number 16. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down by Hill. That brings up fourth down. The home team is set to try for a field goal. Collier makes the kick. It's good. They convert from 24 yards out. The home team widens their lead, 23-17.
The offense is happy to get a score there, but I think they would have rather come out of that situation with more points.
The kick is off. Number 2 catches the kickoff, makes the return up to the 30.
This is a good position for offense to be in. It's a one-score game, and they've got a good opportunity to go down the field and get some points.
Dropping back. And he scores.
Unbelievable. That's the kind of play I'd expect to see only in a video game.
The away team is set to kick the extra point. The kicker on the kick. It's good. The away team will take the lead with that score, 24-23.
We may be seeing a big momentum shift here, Dave. Taking the lead like that does a lot for a team's confidence.
Number 7 boots it. The kick is caught at the 13. Tackled after a return of 11.
The home team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
The offense will start from the 27.
Tonight.
Tosses one to the back. Second play of the drive for the home team.
Tonight.
He tosses it to the runner. Brought down almost immediately by number 95, and that's enough for a first down. First down.
Tonight.
Quarterback to pass. Finds a target. Incomplete. Second down for the home team. Pitches the ball out to the runner. That will bring up third down. Third down. Throws it. Martin makes the reception. A flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
Traditional wisdom puts the blame for penalties on the coaches.
Tonight.
The QB makes the toss. Second down. Makes the throw. Robinson pulls it in. Third down. The third quarter comes to a close. The away team with the lead, 24-23. The away team lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Hike.
He makes the throw deep off to the right side. Daniel pitching it out. Second down and long.
Tonight.
Daniel hands it off. A penalty flag on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team will accept the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Tonight.
Quarterback to pass. Incomplete pass. Daniel back to pass. The home team with the play action. The QB and he scores.
Put 6 on the board for them. The defense seemed ready for it, but the offense just wouldn't be denied.
The home team lines up for the PAT. The kick is made. It's good. The home team will pull ahead with the score 30-24.
A score that puts you out in front like that is a big momentum builder.
Collier sends it off. The kick is caught at the 8-yard line. Tackled after a return of 21.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Tonight.
Breaking free. Stopped before he could break loose. Tight end on the right side.
Hike.
Coming out in a 3-receiver set.
Tonight. Tonight.
Carlson on the punt. Fielded at the 22.
This drive coming up is a good chance for the offense to give themselves a bit of...
Go!
Eluding defenders. Second down. Tight end right for the home team.
Hike.
Daniel hands it off. Brought down almost immediately. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
Pitches it out to number 34. That will bring up second down. Pitches it out to number 16. First down.
Hike.
He hands it off. Stopped before he could break loose. Back near the 41-yard line.
Hike.
The pitch is taken by number 34. Third down and long.
Go!
Throws one to the middle of the field. And he's taken down. Good enough for a first down. Quarterback to pass. Throws it across the first down line. That gets us to second down. Steps into the pocket. He flings a pass over the middle. Stop close to the 25-yard line. That will bring up first down. The home team comes out with a single back.
Sit hut.
He makes the handoff. Breaking free.
Hike.
And he's off. Stopped before he could break loose. By Hill. That brings up a crucial third down.
Sit hut.
Daniel dropping back. Number 16 makes the reception.
Go.
Stone takes the ball. Tackle made back at the 12-yard line. Second down. Lining up on second down.
Hut, hut.
Taken down by number 99. Third down.
Hike.
Steps into the pocket. And he goes down. Sacked down at the 22. That brings up fourth down.
The defense executed perfectly on that play. Covered the top to take away the first down pass and force the short throw. Now they're in a fourth down situation.
It's up. And he makes it from 38 yards out. The home team adds another score, 33-24.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this. He knows they can strike at will, and they prove it again here.
Collier kicks it away. Number 2 takes the kickoff. He scored!
Dave, not only was that a TD, but this guy is also constantly putting them in great field position.
Sit hike.
Number 7 on the kick. Just barely missed it. The away team reclaims some lost ground. 33-30.
The away team pulls it to a one-possession game with that score.
Number 7 kicks this one away. Taken at the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a return of 12.
This drive represents a great opportunity to send the defense reeling. Another score to extend their lead would give them the ability to exercise a lot of control in terms of play calling.
Number 16 takes the ball. Second down. The middle of the field. The away team takes their first timeout. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's a well-run route and a precision pass for the first down.
And they can't connect. Incomplete.
The reason for a lot of the drop passes is that the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first.
Steps into the pocket. Incomplete pass. Third down. He steps back to pass. And it's off. The home team comes out in punt formation.
Go!
He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20-yard line.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. He flings a pass out to the right side of the field. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
Go!
Snagged out of the air by number 5. That brings up a crucial third down. Third play of the drive. Throws up beyond the first down.
Sit hut.
He throws one down the middle of the field. Brought down by number 4. That'll be enough for the first down.
Quick first downs like that keep the defense guessing.
First down. Dropping back. Tosses a pass out to the right side of the field. And it's off. Sixth play of the drive for the away team. He throws one along the left side. He can't bring it in.
Sit hut.
Tosses a pass deep downfield, and it's off.
The QB took a deep shot there for the first down, but the defense had it covered the whole way.
Drops back into the pocket. He can't make the catch.
Fourth down stops like that can really change the momentum in a game. It's basically like forcing a turnover.
The away team takes their third timeout. Second down. The away team will use their third and final timeout here. Third down. Lining up with 5 DBs.
The offense was expecting heavy pass coverage over the top and wisely ran the ball to pick up a few yards.
The punt team makes its way up to the line. It's time to select the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, what player stood out to you today?
For me, it's got to be Daniels for the home team. Overall, a great performance.